Imi. I hope you are doing well and that you have enjoyed the holidays. So let's start with time for tea today. Um, that sounded very good. Well done and learning all the notes, all the pieces sounded good. So with time for tea, the only thing there that we need to work on a little bit is the fingering of the left hand. Okay, so you started there with finger 3, middle finger on G. And if you look here, they give you a number 4 below the G there. And that is so that your thumb will end up on middle C. So finger 4 on G, 3 on A, 2 on B, then 1 on C. So you don't have to play like that and then shift up once you get to the middle C. So just make sure you start on G there with your 4th finger. Always 1, 2, 3, 4 from the thumbs to the outside. And this is what it will look like then. Of course you will repeat, and just remember to try your best to make a difference in the dynamics. In other words, the loud and soft part, so mezzo forte or moderately loud in the beginning, and then piano or soft there in the last bar of the first line. And I know it's difficult on a keyboard, it's not the same as a piano, but yeah, just for the sake of practicing it, try to overdo the first part as loud as you can and try to be a bit lighter on the keys to make it softer once you get there. Okay, so let's do this one again for next week just to fix the fingering, but further on it was very good. Okay, and then moving on to birthday fun. That also sounded very good. Well done for learning the notes. We just need to work on the rhythm a little bit. Okay, so this is very new, of course, the 8th note. So we just need to This is very new, so we just need to spend a little bit more time on learning to count the 8th notes, which are, when you put 2 of them together, as you see in the top line there, then they would equal 1 quarter note, or 1 beat if it's 2/4 time. Right, so 2 of them equals 1 quarter note beat, but 1 of them would be half a beat then. If 2 equals 1 beat, then 1 of them would be half of a beat. Okay, and just to make it easier for now, when you are in 2/4 time, when you have 2 quarter notes in a bar and you have some quavers or 8th notes like these and these, then we can count in 4. So if we have 2 quarter notes, it means that we will have 4 8th notes. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each time you have a quarter note, it will count as 2 8th notes, right? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for this week, let's practice it like that. It'll sound like this then. And we're going to have both thumbs on middle C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for this week, don't worry about saying the letter names for this one. Rather count to 4. So we have 4 eighth notes in a bar, and that will definitely help you to understand how to play eighth notes together with quarter notes in the same piece. Okay, skip to my Lou. Very well done. That sounded very good. Okay, so keep playing that one. That's a fun one to play. And then once we can have lessons together in person again, then I can play the little duet part with you. And then we are going to add page 48 and 49 today. Okay, so the sharp sign, so we have something new. You'll see it looks like a hashtag, 2 down stripes and 2 stripes that cross over. So the sharp sign will be before a note. So you get the sharp sign first and then a note. But when you write it with a letter name, for instance, if it's F sharp, you'll see you'll write F and then the sharp, as you said, F sharp. But when it's on the musical staff, musical notation, then you'll have the sharp first to tell you that the note that's coming must be a sharp. Okay, now the first sharp we're going to learn is F sharp. All right, so sharp means that you are going a semitone. That's what we call it in music. In other words, half a step higher than the note. So if this is my F, right? C, D, E, F. This is F. Now F sharp would be a semitone or half a step higher. So not going to the G, but just that would be a whole tone. Okay, we're going a semitone. Whole tone or whole step. This is a semitone or half step. So in other words, just the very next note higher. So from F, we're going to F sharp. Okay, so this is F and that is F sharp. The black note coming after F. F sharp. Okay, and for that, we need to play G major because G major's key signature, in other words, which sharps or flats does it have the key of G major? It has an F sharp. Okay, that's why we practice scales, because every piece is in a specific key which is related to a scale. Okay, and it could be actually more than one key as well. But in this case, we are in G major. So remember to practice your scales, C major and then G major, which you know has an F sharp. Right hand and left hand. Okay, now I'm going to play this for you. So now instead of an F, you're going to play an F sharp. Okay, so you'll see there's an F sharp, there's an F sharp, there's an F sharp. Okay, and you're going to start on the middle C position with both thumbs on middle C, and it's your hands are going to stay there so that the fingering works out. And at the end you have an interval of a third there, in other words a space, a distance of 3 notes apart, G and B, which you will play with finger 2 and 4 as it's written there, plus your G with your pinky in the right hand. So just make sure you grip the notes there, curved fingers, imagine that tennis balls in the palms of your hands, grip it so it sounds at the same time. Okay, and then one more new one for this week, Lavender's Blue. I'm sure you will recognize this tune, and it's really beautiful, and I hope you enjoy it. So this is 3/4 time, slowly. It's like a slow waltz or a dance. Okay, once again we're starting here with the same interval, G and B, finger 2 and 4 in the left hand. We're starting softly. Okay, and then also middle C position with both thumbs on middle C. This is what it sounds like. So notice here you've got your F sharps again. So this piece is in G major, your F sharps. And then you've got 3/4 time, 3/4 notes in a bar. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And just be careful once you get to the quavers or the eighth notes again. So 2 of them fit into one beat. So from here it would be 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And here again 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And here also 1, 2, 3. So 2 quavers go into 1/4 note beat. Okay, Imi, I hope you enjoyed this week's pieces. Have fun practicing and enjoy the weekend as well.